It bugs me that the special is off. It's like, oh, you don't qualify for it. The story offers interactive explanations about the story and combat system, and so the story is yeah, why not? So this is Final Fantasy 15, in case you can't read.
Titles. Or identify thumbnails.
It happens. Sometimes I click on shit on YouTube and it's just like, what did I click on again? Carbuncle! It would. Every time you're gonna have Carbuncle.
You communicate exclusively with your cell phone. Turn this down slightly.
Why is it was picking it up or what?
From what I've done on tests, anything past 12 it picks up. So that's pretty much off there.
I just heard the cell phone go off and I was like, it would. Every time you're gonna catch Carbuncle, something happens. I was like, combat tutorials or lore guides.
You only get to do one.
Yeah, I was like, wait, really? Cause
No, I don't know. I didn't do the story.
Like, because if so, I would 100% take lore guides.
I think he lets you do both.
I
would assume it would let you do both, otherwise it'd be weird. So, I guess important things to establish first. You have never played 15?
No.
Have you seen anything about 15?
That there's a giant turtle with like 100 million HP.
Fuck that. And that's it?
The car flies.
The car can fly.
Apparently Sid is a chick in this one.
Nuts. Is her name Sid?
I don't know. It was just like, I saw something where it like had her and it was just like, it did like a smash intro, it's Sid. I assumed she was Sid in 15.
She might also be named Sid. Her grandfather's named Sid. There's two Sid.
I think that's just something they pass on. First, right, defending.
There are no movies in this one.
I'm instantly disappointed. And that is not a joke.
I honestly, I don't. I feel like there are, I just don't remember anything.
So it's R1 to lock on, and then
Squares to dodge.
lie to me.
Is that not square?
I think that's circle.
One circle?
Oh,
One square? Yeah,
yeah,
it is square.
I was
guess
tapping.
you just had to eat that first thing.
Yeah, no, I was tapping it. I didn't know you had to hold it up.
Okay, so when you hold it, you phase dodge, which uses your MP.
That one's circle, right?
Yeah. But if you tap it,
okay.
if you tap it like right before an attack hits, you'll do it. So this is one of the things that people actually don't like about this game is the combat system.
Why? Seems pretty okay. I mean, granted, this is a tutorial, right?
Yeah.
I don't know how it's gonna play out. Full game.
I don't know. I don't mind it.
Parry was X or
Block. Like when it does the attack, that big red marker will appear, and when you push square, you'll block instead of dodging.
Okay.
And in that time, it's a very short window.
You can
Depending on
count.
who you're fighting, you can push attack and count.
Like I'm assuming this is gonna. I tapped it, but.
That's the way. I think you can.
Well, because if I hold it, won't I like face dodge?
I would think so, but I don't know.
Apparently it's fine. That's really weird. So is it a guard or is it a dodge?
Well, because it doesn't work all the time. It's only specific attacks that you can parry. It's only when that big
Oh, okay. So it prioritizes block if you can parry or something.
Yeah. So I have finished this game.
He's just while it was fading down. Fuck you.
I finished it 100% when it came out, which now is like 60% of the game. So I will only be able to guide you to a certain part.
Oh, so you can't interrupt them too?
Yeah.
I still remember what you did at the end of that.
You know, like, a lot of people, they make the jokes about how this is the most boy band.
Oh yeah, I saw that too. The picture of it's like 4 guys on a road trip. I didn't even know it was Final Fantasy until it said.
Yeah. That is one of the weird things. So this is if you want to...
I guess we'll go to the next tutorial.
Yeah, this is one of the weird things about 15 compared to all the other Final Fantasies. Mm-hmm. The 4 people you start with are your entire party for the entire game.
I mean, 2 did that.
Yeah, I think.
And for all the... Wait, I didn't even catch that button press.
It's warp in time.
Blade warp.
So you push triangle and he'll throw his weapon like in a straight line and dash to it. Okay. You are completely invulnerable during that.
So if you lock on, you warp strike. And is that a right stick press?
I don't know what that is. I wouldn't worry about it. Just hold R1 and push triangle. Yeah. It's really all you need to do. This, like dodging, also costs MP below your
yeah. When is MP not below your like, really?
I'm sure there's a game that's done this stupid. Diablo.
Oh yeah, it's on the other side.
Touché. I only know that because a channel I started watching called Dynamite Bros is playing Diablo.
3, 2?
3. Diablo just seems like a game that's badly balanced. 3, I mean.
Kind of?
I like that little cactus.
What's the cactor mean?
It's the way Carbuncle like
high fives. Yeah.
Fun fact, and they might clarify this. I don't know why the fuck he's here.
Carbuncle?
Yeah.
Why are summons not a thing?
They are. There's only 4. You don't get to choose when you use it. It's a situational thing. I played this game for a little over 100 hours. I summoned twice. Once was a story summon. Oh yeah.
So if you... I kind of like that, because before running out on MP was just like, well, now you gotta attack, or use specials if you're a different class.
No match.
Use items to keep replenished. Cover when an icon appears, stand when in cover. Oh, okay.
And if you're in cover, you regenerate MP super fast.
What? Oh, now square dodges.
Hold it. Yeah, also, when you do that warp jump, like where you stick onto the wall, you also regenerate MP like you're in cover while you're hanging. Yeah,
performing a point warp instant restores all MP. Take note of markers in case you need a respite. Respite.
I've only seen it.
Yeah. Try taking down Gladius with warp strikes alone. Alright, fuck it.
I'm not gonna lie, you won a lot of fights before.
Oh no. Oh, it won't let me.
You can't do it once you're in stasis.
Oh. Time to find the coward's way out.
So that little green star next to your health tells you when you are in recovery.
Why didn't it shoot it like to the...
Can you do me a favor? Go into stages again. I just push triangle until you run out.
Cute.
Alright, look at the point where you hold triangle.
Oh,
Okay, so you can just have to hold it. Alright.
And he just treats me like I'm not here.
Yeah. So whenever you go into stasis, you're pretty much going to want to try
He's dead.
Oh, you killed him. I was like, just miss? And then you get a little score. Time is obvious. It's
The tutorial took a long time.
well, I just mean like the time score is obvious. It's whatever.
Oh, whatever time it was.
Yeah. Finesse is how much damage you take. S being none, and so on. And then I forget what the last one is, but it's basically just that.
Resistances. It was offense.
Yeah.
Attack. Try striking gladius.
So resistances are.
Why is there a light now? Also, why is it coming from my crotch?
He has a flashlight on his jacket. Resistances are a problem in this game, but they're not like game altering. Like right there, you're dealing like a third of your normal damage. Oh, also, just a quick heads up about this game. If a creature's like 2 levels higher than you,
Level suppression.
no, it will shit on you. Like, so hard. The level gap in this game is absurd.
Orange indicates increased damage. Reduced. Great. Oh, so I have different weapons.
Yes, this is Noctis' ability.
He has quick change, equip magic.
Yeah, and you can switch to a bunch of different weapons. There's guns, there's like little machines. You'll have to equip magic. Just have spells like that. It's not its own little thing. I'm not gonna lie, magic in this game sucks. Nah, use this.
What did you do?
I don't know. Oh, he gave you a javelin. So you can push the big square in the middle. Open the mid.
And here. That just looks creepy. Like in the middle of the fight, he decided to pose on the wall.
That's Noctis. So right there, you have 4 slots you can fill with anything.
Why is it?
That's
Oh, there's
just-
Why do I feel like the javelin's just gonna let me bitch this out, like tossing it at range?
Oh no, yeah, I think it works.
Stabbed you right in the ass.
How's me?
I don't even know what I did.
You took a hit, it was just in recovery. That's the way. The Gladiolus is the tank of your party. Here, this is the reason I'm telling you this is because you could do something I couldn't. When this game first came out, you had to play as Noctis the whole time. A later patch or DLC, I'm not sure, but I have it. You can now gain the ability to control one of the others in battle. If for whatever reason you prefer their
Like loadout?
yeah. I don't understand. So this is a magic system, and it's so fucking terrible.
Is it an item use system? Because I noticed that Fire X5.
Yes.
That is.
I genuinely believe that their magic version is worse than Final Fantasy VIII's.
I will see about that, but I I am having a hard time picturing that.
We'll see it when we start. So casting is pretty simple. Target, press square.
The chocobo.
So here's the important thing. That is AoE, and that is constant. It affects you, it affects your allies, everybody.
Okay, that's actually super neat.
It is just kind of a pain in the ass later. But
I imagine with like fire guns, you have that option where you like throw it too close and it burns you.
Yeah, that's why I bring it up, because I killed myself. Not killed
Game
myself.
features, combat modes, active and wait.
If you would like to switch to
turn-based,
yeah, I recommend keeping the active.
Yeah.
But I understand that there are people who enjoy the turn-based.
I mean, like if it gets annoying, maybe.
Yeah. Timer 12 did that too.
See, we were actually talking about this earlier, but I have only not played, or not finished, I should say, because I did play a little bit of 9, but only literally the intro, like where you pull the princess out of the castle and then your flying ship crashes.
Oh wow!
Like that's where I stopped.
Yeah.
Like your ship crashed and your, I forget his name. He's the monkey guy with the Z. Yeah, Zane. Zidane.
Yep. Not great. Are you trying to figure out how to use magic? Or how to equip the ice that he gave you?
Yeah, it was in the Element Sea, wasn't it?
Yep. So this is how you make spells. So you have to craft them yourself.
Okay.
Alright, so...
Now we're getting into Final Fantasy. Well, at least, can I buy these in a shop?
No.
You have to steal them off monsters again?
No. There are very specific reserves of elements that must be gathered from.
It's like a gathering point on the map?
Yeah.
Only because I feel that is less cumbersome than having to fight a specific enemy, use cast to draw. Yeah, and you could fail unless you get them really low. So as you get like higher level, it gets really hard to get some of the lower level spells.
Yeah.
Because you can't draw it from them at full health.
Okay, so here's the thing. So you have 3 flasks. This means you can hold 3 spells.
Okay.
So pick an empty one. And then you pick what elements you're going to put into it.
So you can mix them up?
Yes. So right now you only have Blizzard, so you would put... And you can put as much as you want. The more you put into it, the more damage it deals. And that final slot at the bottom is for catalysts.
Which, like, ups it a tier?
It can up it a tier, it can give it dual cast, triple cast. It gives it all kinds of different effects. Now, very early on, you can only make the bases Blizzard, Fire, Thunder, because you need special flasks and
that can hold 2 more elements.
No. They just need to be able to hold more.
Oh,
because once you pass 100 potency, it becomes Fire, or Blizzard, Thundera, things like that. And then you start mixing them together to create just weird spells. That's perfect. It looks really nice.
It does. Oh god. Why would you do this to me? I thought we were friends.
They do have cooldowns.
I noticed. Very late, but I did.
You can beat him with anything.
Actually, I kind of like the greatsword.
Yeah. I also don't think you can make Cure. But believe it or not, you don't need it. It is really hard to die in this thing.
Unless it's like against...
No, like at all.
I thought you said like level 2 above monsters, which is supposed to be.
They will, but you can escape. It's really hard to die in this game. Because here's what happens. When your health reaches 0, you go into this dying state, right?
Okay.
In which your maximum health begins to deplete. If your maximum health reaches 0, you die. But at any point in that dying state, either your ally, like that guy who just bumblefucked his way on screen, can revive you without an item, just use teamwork and bro spirit to bring you back. Or you can use a potion just a normal potion at any time to heal yourself.
I like the idea that it's just like bro force, like in Army of Two, when you're like dying and your partner comes up, but he doesn't even like. It's not even like the morphine from Call of Duty or anything. He just like taps you on the back. You're fine.
It's like, come on, let's go.
Get up. It's just like, the hell, dude. Oh, okay. So whenever I blindside or possibly parry.
Yeah. And this is actually, I mean, you'll do it on accident more often than anything, but it's really good.
Techniques. Noctis' friends have their own unique techniques that can perform at his command. Performing a technique depletes the technique bar, which fills automatically in battle.
Yeah.
L1 plus directionals?
Yeah, so when you push L1, it'll bring up the technique. Because each character can only have one technique.
Why? Every time I'm loading!
You actually don't have it. There it is. So yeah, each character only has one technique equipped at a time for you to call in.
It also makes me invincible?
Oh yeah, you can also push circles to follow up on there. But yes, you are completely invincible during that.
Creates an opening for Noctis.
In the Ascension menu, which is basically the
level up
worst version of the sphere grid.
This time it was my turn!
The sphere grid is hands down my favorite level up system in Final Fantasy.
It depends. I've seen some really good ones and I've seen some bad ones.
I've seen the one from 13. Oh, Jesus!
What the?
Oh, they're teaching you about revival.
Yeah.
Okay. I was like, holy crap!
I was like, what? He got finally. He was doing the Royal Guard thing, just absorbing all the damage from the previous fights.
So this is the dying state. So you can walk around. Hey, buddy. See, just like, yeah, all right, you're fine. I'm going.
Real cool. And then he proceeded to shoot through me. Our friendship bullets do not affect friends.
So now you can do it.
Square.
So Prompto is very Donald Duckish in that he will die constantly.
I would call it very slippery. Wait, no, is he useful if you keep
Yes.
him alive? Okay.
He's actually pretty neat. He just has very low health and defense.
R2 plus use elixirs to restore Noctis and Propto's max.
So yeah, recovering from danger, like you see.
Oh, it lowers your max.
Yeah,
But
and
it's also
doesn't-
raising.
Yeah, it will recover on its own, but you can use an elixir or potion. Oh no, potions just recover normal HP. You want to use an elixir.
And then...
Got it!
Oh, that's a neat animation, but I really hope it doesn't.
No, it doesn't do that every time.
Friendship rainbow.
And that's. I don't think there's anything else to top that. Cover dying, teamwork, blindsides, warping. Now just beat up this old man.
Yeah, team up with prompts. Yeah.
Oh look, you gave you fire.
Aha! I thought you said I was invincible during that.
No, during the text.
No, I thought like you said the like during the phase or whatever.
Oh, when you're dash?
Yeah. The
No.
phase.
Yeah, you're invincible during the dash. Once you land, you're just there. Yeah, so now you can go to the lore guide.
Find out what the hell's up with this world.
Yeah, it's not gonna help. Learn life about life on Eos.
So this is a map.
There's a movie you're supposed to watch before this that tells you all of the backstory and everything. It's really good.
That looks vaguely weird.
Yeah, the 6 and the Oracle have always been things. Final Fantasy.
Yeah. it's just, I feel it's a little weird when they get very religious with it, like the Kefka thing. Like he was already cool, and then he was just like, oh, look at me, I'm super god.
So that is the guy in the middle is Noctis' dad, and that is his party from his adventuring group. You won't actually get to meet or hang out with them. They were the ones from that movie I was talking about.
Oh.
The Demons at Night. Oh yeah, so this has a day-night cycle, and at night, extremely fucked up monsters show up and are just really inconvenient. This is going to be the first real test of our, like, the depth of our conversational ability, because a lot of this game is riding in a car.
Oh.
And I mean, there's Final Fantasy music playing it, which is dope.
Dude,
but
that would be the shit. Like if you just had like a Final Fantasy music channel on the radio.
Yeah. You can buy the soundtracks to the old Final Fantasy games to play while you're driving.
Oh, so going back to the stuff that I started and then never finished. So outside of 15, 10, 10-2, and Final Fantasy 12. 9 I played a little bit of, so I don't count that as having played it because I didn't even get like halfway.
Yeah. Here, this is an important thing to note, too. We will probably play a lot of Final Fantasies. They're fun games. I don't think we'll do 8.
Yeah, no. Or I honestly think 1 and 2 would also probably not be a good time. Not because they're not fun games, but they're not very engaging.
Yeah.
I mean, don't get me wrong. They're like the foundation of... Like, they basically standardized the RPG trope of the 4 heroes.
But it is like the basic blocks of the RPG.
Actually, we were having a conversation about this the other day, and I told him in the original... Yeah, in the original one for the... I can't remember if it was the Nintendo or the Super Nintendo. I want to say it was the Nintendo also. You had
Oh, you're in a boss fight.
Oh shit.
You're fighting the Afreet.
Yes, I had assumed so because of all the fire.
I like how you're not even looking with careful because that's off.
He just blows fire on you.
Stay down. We'll keep him busy.
I miss when summons were like this.
No, over here.
Sitting on their chair because you
Before
want
he strikes
shit.
again.
Remember Doom Train?
Here it comes.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, the stupid train.
The flies through space?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can only get it if you
Let's go.
you went to like another. What was it? You had to get through the warp worm or whatever has to use like gate on you or something that teleports you. No, but I mean, like, I miss when there were, like, bosses that you had to defeat before they would become summons, and they were super shitty, because you had, like, broken them of all their power, and then you had to put them back together. Because that was the shit.
Hour is come.
It's actually, one of the mobile games, Brave
Set
Exvius?
forth with my blessing, Prince Noctis.
Like, you have to...
I tried that, but then I made the mistake of paying money,
Your Majesty.
Yeah.
and it was not balanced for
Take your leave
characters.
and go in the grace of the gods.
That happens a lot with mobile games.
Yeah. Like, that's why I always like to spend, like, the starter pack or whatever.
Yeah.
Because if I can still enjoy the game after the starter pack, then I feel it's okay.
Yeah. Because usually that starter pack just like, well, the first 20 hours of this game are now just let it
Super
happen.
easy. Yeah.
Well,
But no,
Princess,
like,
worthy
that's one of the
princess.
things I like
So
about
much
Fate
for
Go.
royal protocol.
Like, even if you have
Not
all
like
5
yours,
stars,
or a formal
you have, like,
class.
a limit based on your level of how much, like, they have a cost to them.
Yeah.
And even then, they still level. Like, the only difference between your
What
5-star and your 1-star is how high they can go.
I fear
And
I
even
have left too
then, you
much
get these
unsaid.
items called grails that bump up the
place a
max
great
amount of
burden
levels
on
they can
those who
level.
would
So
bear
your
with you.
1-star can also get the
You're
same
one to
amount
talk.
if you really like it.
Yeah.
I ask not that
That's
you
neat.
guide my wayward son,
So,
merely that
they
you
get,
remain.
this
as
game
we
got a
say.
lot of shit for its like style.
Mm-hmm.
Like
We'll
the
see the
clothing
prince
and
to
everything.
Altissia if it's
Well,
the
the
last
fact that
thing
they're
we
just
see.
wearing all black
Like
like
you
a
said,
bunch of
hate to
fucking
break this up,
androids.
course
This is
got the
actually their
motor
country's like royal color.
Stratos, he's in your
Yeah,
hands.
I would assume so
And another
because
thing.
like all of the fucking knights and the
Mind your
king and
manners around your
everything.
charming bride to be.
So there is a legitimate reason that
Your
they
Majesty as
all
well.
wear.
Try to mind yours around.
One of them
our
even makes a
esteemed
joke
guests from
because like
Niflheim.
that
You have
whole
no cause for
outfit
concern,
is their
nor do
thing,
you.
like the jacket and the
Take
pants and
Once you
everything.
set forth,
So when you're running the
cannot
field,
turn
sometimes one
back.
will be
You
like,
think I would?
"It's so hot out here." It's like, so take your
I
jacket
need
off.
only know that you are ready to
Can't.
leave home behind.
Don't know about you, but
See, that's a
Maybe
double
it's a
though
little
because he physically
Take care,
cannot. He's a
Wayward.
character. You can only wear whatever you give him.
Wheresoever you should go, the line of
That's
Lucius goes
dead.
with you.
If we get a chance, we should watch
Oh,
Kingsglaive, just a prequel movie to this,
Oh, okay.
in which he's the main character, and it's really good.
I mean, I'm down to watch it. Woo! Insomnia's waking.
That's for finish the tutorial.
Yeah. So this has been the Final Fantasy 15. All right, block out, guys.